Good morning, Tara.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you?
Sorry, I'm not very good at technology, as you can see.
Bless you. I know. I think everyone's had to kind of learn fast over this life in lockdown, haven't they?
Indeed, but I've learned some new skills, which is good.
Amazing. And are you actually living in resort, did you say?
I am, yes.
Fantastic. So, like, have you got everything on? Have you got the hot tubs going and the pool on?
Absolutely not. That would cost too much money, Michelle.
Oh, gosh. Can you just flick a switch, pretend?
Yeah. I do flick a switch once a week, which is this afternoon, because I have to flush everything to make sure it's nice and healthy for when we get opened again. So, but no, we don't have anything. We have the large indoor pool on because it just would take too much to empty the pool, but everything else is all cleared out, which is very strange.
I bet it does feel strange. I
Yeah.
mean, resort out of most resorts I know is always just buzzing of life and energy.
It's so sad and lonely, and it's very, very strange, very, very strange.
And just it's so bizarre, isn't it? I mean, none of us really saw this coming at all. And the impact, and you mean, you could never have predicted it, could you?
No, it's never closed in the whole time I've been here. So to see it like this is very, very strange. Very strange. Yeah.
Very, very bizarre. Well, hopefully not too much longer.
I know.
Full of guests giggling and chatting and enjoying and sort of reveling about you guys, because everyone always comes back from sort of Galgorm that I know going, oh my God, I love that place. And with such positive sort of feedback, both the Irish hospitality and the resort.
Yeah. So we're building some new things as well. So that's exciting. So there's some new things going on at the minute. So
there's always new things going on. You guys are always pushing the boundaries, aren't you? Fantastic. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
No problem.
Absolute joy. I just thought, as with our Taking 10 series, that we have so much insight onto kind of key people in our industry, but quite often we focus on, kind of obviously who they are and what they're doing in their work. And I just thought it, like our Taking 10, it'd be lovely to kind of just do a quick video series where we just look at some key people and go, actually, who are you behind that job role and job title, and try and get to know people a little bit deeper, as more of us have got time to kind of delve deper and sort of learn more. So thank you for saying yes.
No problem.
I know I kind of naughtily asked everyone to say yes before I sent the question. So I love the fact that blind faith people went, yes, okay, count me in. So yeah, beautiful to have you with me. So
no problem.
Paramore, obviously sort of Galgorm, tell us a little bit about you. Who are you for those people watching who may not have yet had the pleasure?
Okay, so yes, I'm Tara. I live in Northern Ireland, and I was born in Northern Ireland. My parents are also from here. I was born in Antrim, but I now live in Ballymena, which is very close to Antrim, so not so far away. My father was in the army, and he then managed leisure centres, so slightly similar to what I'm doing in a strange way. And my mum, she would have worked with people with mental disabilities, so that's what she did all her life. So yeah, that's me.
Fantastic, lovely. And how long have you been at Galgorm now, Tara?
It'll be soon to be 8 years I've been here, so yeah,
it's a while.
Long time.
Fantastic. So I'm going to go through the questions. We're going to kick off with what's the best way you believe to start the day?
I start the day in the quiet on my own before my son gets up, with a cup of coffee for just about 10 minutes before I start my day, just to try and get my thoughts together. And then I'm ready just to start to the next thing, which is normally getting a shower or going to the gym.
Sort of waking up. Amazing. What hobbies or interests do you have that light you up? What are the things that you get excited to sort of participate in?
Well, I love to do boot camp. I love being in a group environment, and I love that it's very quick. Now it's hard work, but it's quick, and I feel very energized over that. And I absolutely love going for a walk, which is what I'll do this evening. Absolutely love doing that.
Well, and you've got some beautiful locations around you, haven't you? What makes you laugh? What are the things that kind of have you giggling to your belly?
What makes me laugh the most is actually my son's laughter, because he's such a hearty laugh, and when I hear him laughing, it just makes me laugh automatically. So he doesn't have to do anything. If he starts to laugh, that starts me laughing as well.
It's contagious, isn't it?
Very much so.
It's contagious when people sort of laugh. Actually, we've been in life in lockdown, we've been teaching our kids laughing yoga.
Oh, brilliant. To
begin with, my son was like, oh, this is ridiculous. And of course, my husband's quite loud, so he's brilliant at faking a laugh, but actually he only has to do it for a few minutes, and he has me crying. Because it just sounds so genuine, and before you know it, people really are just genuinely laughing. It is beautiful, that contagiousness of laughter. Amazing. What do you do for a living? So we know you're at Galgorm. Tell us more about your role.
So I've had a few different roles throughout the time I've been here, and currently I'm head of spa operations. So I work with some great people, and we look after I look after the whole of the spa. But as I say, I have a large team of people who actually do most of it, and I'm just probably the glue that keeps it all together as such.
Yes, and innovates and pushes forward, and
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, incredible light you are. And what's the best part of what you do?
What I love to do the most is, as you know, we like to do new projects, and I love starting the project off and seeing it go through and the very end process, and then it's like handing it off to somebody else then to take care of for our guests. So it's lovely to start, sitting around the table. We're thinking of doing this, or what do you think of that? And then the next thing, we have this amazing new feature in the resort, which is lovely. So that's probably the most enjoy I get. I also love to see the guests really come and relax and enjoy it. And sometimes when I do get to speak to them and they say they've had a really great experience, they've spent lovely time maybe with friends and family, or some regular guests that come in are members. So sometimes it's nice just to sit down with them for 5 minutes and see how they're getting on, which is quite nice.
It's a beautiful 360, isn't it? To be able to create something, kind of watch it birth, if you like, and then get to sort of see people and hear the feedback of people.
Exactly, yeah.
Doing it, yeah, amazing, fantastic. And what do you struggle with the most in work, or the sort of professional elements of what you do? What are the biggest challenges you find?
I would say my biggest challenge is my work-life balance, if I'm being honest, but I've definitely got much better this year. I feel, obviously now it's very easy. But before, I would have really struggled with that. I tended to find it hard to leave work at home. And obviously, probably a big challenge for us all is mental health within, the workforce, and making sure if you're given advice, which I would tend to do or try to do quite a lot, that I'm given the correct advice. So that's very important. And thankfully we did have some mental health first aid training for 2 days, which was certainly opened my eyes to how you come across to people. So at least I feel a wee bit more confident when I'm trying to give people advice, and that I'm giving advice the correct way, or I can direct them to the right person who knows how to look after them.
Fantastic. Well, again, great. What a great investment to make for your development and the team to do that sort of training, because it's just critical, isn't it? Mental health and well-being it's kind of never been more important than now, for sure, as well. Beautiful. You're angry, upset, or stressed. What do? How do you release that emotion or kind of work through it?
If I'm in work, I tend to go for a walk around the grounds. So you might see me doing a couple of wee laps throughout the day, and that's probably when I've been tipped over the edge. But as I say, with beautiful grounds to be able to do that, and it's quite nice just to get some fresh air. If I'm at home, I probably tend to go to my room, close my door, and just lie in silence for 10-15 minutes. And then I'm like, right, time to get over it and get on with your day. Yeah, that's what I do.
Lovely. Yeah, fantastic. What new hobby would you get into if time and money were not an issue? So if there were no limitations or restrictions, what do you think you might like to do?
I would learn how to fly an airplane.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Loving that. Yes. I think I'd be there with you. That'd be beautiful. The idea is, I actually went to train. How I ended up in beauty school, I have no idea. But, I always wanted to be a fighter pilot in the RAF.
Really?
So I come from a military family, so of course the only world was military, so that's where I was looking within as well. But yeah, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I did my officer's exam and then got told as a woman I'd never be able to fly. Natural at that time, many years ago. Actually, it was the year after they took the first woman graduate into sort of flight school. But yes, so they offered me air traffic control, and of course, me being me, was like, that's not what I want to do. Ended up back at college and then got impressed with somebody doing lymphatic training, and it was beauty school. So now I can't imagine sort of living that military life, but yeah, always wanted to fly, always wanted to be up there in the sky. So amazing. And you can go somewhere you've never been. Where would you go? Where are you going?
I would love to go to Croatia, and I would go with my partner and my lovely son.
Beautiful. Yeah. Again, another favourite place. That's where my husband and I met. Living in Croatia. Yeah. Right. So we're going to move into some flashbacks, some sort of quicker questions. Are you most typically early or late?
Always early.
Always early. Good girl. Military upbringing. What's the best single day on the calendar?
Boxing Day with my whole family.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What website do you visit most often?
Currently, probably Netflix.
And they're loving that. What keeps you up at night?
Worrying that I haven't done something in work, or remembering that I was supposed to do something and I haven't done it.
Yeah, okay. What would be your spirit animal, or what animal would you be if you could choose one?
A giraffe.
Okay, interesting. Because
I just love how they're so tall and they just walk about and see everything that's going on. And because I like to see everything that's going on, so it'd be nice to be a taller version of me.
amazing, lovely. What's the furthest you've ever been from home?
South Africa.
Nice, that's somewhere I'd love to go. That's
beautiful.
List. Yeah, never been. You go to your favourite restaurant, what do you order to eat or drink?
I would go to the Indian restaurant and I would order chicken madras, pillai rice, a peshwari naan, and probably a very large glass of red wine.
Beautiful. I think I was just doing a session with John Holman, and actually chicken madras I'm sure was his as well. I'm going to see how many Indians we get through over these calls. What's your all-time favourite fragrance?
Prada Amber.
Nice. What's your most, or the kind of must-read book, paper or magazine?
Anything by Dan Brown.
Okay, yeah, very popular, very popular. What's your favourite song to sing out loud at the moment?
At the moment, it would be Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Okay, nice. What TV programme have you recently binge watched?
Tiger King.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it good? Oh,
very
no.
Weird. Very, very strange, but fun to watch.
Fun to watch. Will I feel like I can't get that time back?
You'll never get it back, but you have to do it.
Okay. This is going to be great for all of us to write down our kind of like sort of binge watch kind of like catch-ups, as we're all sort of now trying to fill our diaries more. What's your favourite film of all time?
The Notebook.
The Notebook, beautiful film, yeah, absolutely. What irrational fear do you have?
Funny enough, scared of heights.
Really? I like that. Get over that flying. That would help you get over that. A hobby and a fear eradicated. Where's your favourite place to go to deeply relax?
Probably in work, it would be the Orangery.
Yeah.
If it's at home, I like to curl up on the sofa with a good book.
Yeah, nice. Okay, sofa's a good one. You can only have one beauty product in your bag. What would it be?
It would have to be C. Frulic by SkinCeuticals.
Nice. You're doing well with your SkinCeuticals, the SkinCeuticals.
Mm-hmm.
You can only have one. Oh no, I've done that one. Sorry. What spa treatment or experience do you wish you could have right now?
Oh, right. Full body massage using the Wave Stone, or she would do the treatment.
Oh,
I want to bring her in.
I was just about to say that was kind of like not even like yes, I would like that. Was
no.
Oh my god,
I love it.
I think after this we're all going to be signing up for 3 days worth of full non-stop.
Exactly.
Who has inspired or does inspire you the most?
My mother.
Oh, nice. That's a beautiful one. What's the best and worst piece of advice you've ever been given?
The best piece of advice was, if you think you can't do it, give it a go, because you probably will be able to do it.
Nice.
The worst piece of advice was, you really should have went to university to get a proper education.
Beautiful.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at you now. Yeah. What was the most memorable gift you've received?
My son bought me a beautiful necklace, so that would be my most memorable gift.
And something he chose himself.
He chose himself, yeah.
Oh, amazing, how precious. Boys and them, honestly. They say everyone has a book in them. What would your book be about?
How to have the patience of a saint.
Yeah. I think I need to read that. So please write it. So finally, there's a couple of questions that are more obviously specifically relevant to life in lockdown, as this new experience for us all. What's the most bizarre or craziest thing you've done since life in lockdown?
Okay, so I've learned to do TikTok dances,
and
I now know that I can still do a handstand.
Amazing.
Quite good at my age.
I'm impressed. I don't think I ever could do one, but I'm impressed that you can still do it. What's the biggest lesson you've learned through life in lockdown?
For me, obviously because I am in the resort, my colleagues, who I thought were just colleagues, will probably be very important in my life.
Yeah. So that people really matter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people that you didn't think
Yeah.
that would matter, actually, yeah, will probably have quite an important, yeah, part of my life going forward, hopefully.
Fantastic, amazing. What do you hope as an industry we do more or less of as a result of life in lockdown?
Okay. I think, I suppose for me, well-being is very much getting together. That's how I feel in the resort, certainly. We look at well-being as being together with your family, your friends, coming together, taking time together, which is certainly what we're doing at the moment. However, we are doing that in a home environment. So I would like us to continue to do that. But what I would like less of is spending time in our home, and we're getting out and seeing, like going for walks, continuing to do that,
Yeah.
going to places that are very nearby that we probably wouldn't go to. And look at what we have around us, as opposed to being stuck in our houses all the time and binge watching. It's fine for now, but hopefully we'll have less of that, and people will actually enjoy being able to get outside again.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate, as you say, just appreciating the stuff that was already there and around us
Absolutely.
a lot more. I know quite a lot of friends that have got older children have been saying to me what they found really beautiful is that, you know, obviously they don't have a choice, but their teenage children are coming on cycling, you know, cycle rides, walks with them, and they're, as you say, they're exploring things locally to them they didn't know existed.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know, they've been commuting to work or, you know, out and not realizing just how much was already around them. So that's a beautiful lesson for us all, isn't it? Amazing. Tara, thank you so much. You always have a beautiful energy about you that always makes me feel spa and relax, and that I want to kind of breathe slower and kind of easier as well.
Thank you so much.
You summarise the whole of well-being for me, and I love my time at Galgorm. The few times that I visited, it's such an incredible resort, and it's all because of you and your energy and the team that you sort of have around you. So thank you for joining me.
You're very welcome.
I hope that it won't be long before we can kind of, you know, sort of visit again, yeah, enjoy the rest of life in lockdown and getting out and about and connecting again.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to open the doors again and get some life into the spa. It's very sad at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. It needs people, doesn't it? It needs people and a pulse
Definitely
to bring it to life. But it won't be long. Hopefully, just a few more weeks, and we'll start to be able to phase in our responses to get back to those doors being wide open.
Exactly.
Until then, thank you so much, Tara.
Thank you, Michelle. Lovely to speak with you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.